Well, I figure I'd take a video of this truck. It's a pretty interesting truck. It's my grandpa's Ford F-150 two-wheel drive with a 300 inline 6 granny 4-speed with, you wouldn't believe it, a semi-sleeper on back. Wow. Custom homemade flatbed. A little history about the truck. My dad bought it when I was a really little kid when he bought it. Used it for his work. He worked as a carpenter before his accident, and he didn't like the truck. It had a different transmission in it. It was geared really high, and when my grandfather bought it from him and put this flatbed on it and a semi-sleeper on it, and yeah, then eventually put a granny 4-speed in it, got rid of the other transmission, but it's completely functional. Look at it. Is that not the coolest? It's really comfortable too. Show you a little bit on the inside. Can't really. Yeah. There you go. Got a light over here. It's got a, where is it? Right there. It's got a fan. And it's like a little home away from home. My grandfather's been a truck driver for 50+ years, so to him it is. It's home away from home. Pulls out the passenger seat on a lot of the trucks he owns. Apparently, he don't like passengers in his trucks, and he puts spotlights on everything. But there's the blinkers on this truck. This doesn't work. Key ignition doesn't work. Both my grandfather and uncle are big Ford guys, and on all their Fords, a part breaks inside here, and then this becomes useless. You turn it and it'll spin, but it won't actually start the truck. We'll pop the hood here. Show you this huge motor. Isn't it gigantic? This truck has gave my grandpa problems in the past. One time he went to Arizona with the truck to meet up with a buddy during the winter, and the motor died. Ended up being the motor was pretty tired, they said, so a guy did a rebuild over the weekend. Truck went in Friday and he had it back Sunday, I believe. So it's like, oh wow, that's impressive. Also had a lot of issues with the truck randomly not starting, and he went through like 6 of these and checked wiring and everything, covering everything up, and it just would randomly do it. And yeah, couldn't figure it out, and it ended up being the distributor itself. There's something wrong with inside, and he changed the pickup in the inside, so it was something with like a bushing or something like that was bad. It would just randomly act up and the truck would just quit working. Happened to us once at Iola, and so we changed the battery connection there and did this and that, and thinking that might have been it, but it wasn't. It ended up being a distributor. See some of my grandfather's customization here. This little ball valve and a heater. So come the summer, no more heat. You don't need it. A lot of stuff's blocked off, you see. I mean, emission stuff, all that's all gone on this truck. It's still there, but none of it's functional. The front end of this truck is not original. Fenders aren't, and the doors aren't, because they were pretty rotten on this truck. You kind of see where my grandfather kind of custom made cab corners and rockers here. They were getting pretty rough on both sides. Welding in all angle iron here and everything. And so the doors don't always shut real nice. And there's a lot of wind leaks. There's a filler neck in between. They're oversized tires in the back to help gear it higher for like on the road. As you're doing, like when the speedometer says 45, you're really doing 55. Gotta kind of always keep that in mind. He also put in the sunroof. It's actually out of I believe a 2nd gen Trans Am or Firebird. And you can open this up, and you can loosen these up, and the whole glass will pop out. So he's got a little AC here. It oscillates, which is crazy. Some of the semi-touches, like it's got a splitter in it. Sun Protect that he bought new and didn't work. Stupid Sun Protects. Here's a cold start video of my grandpa's truck. Choke's down here, so we can do this one-handed. Oh wow, really? Yeah, I noticed that when I took it out yesterday. I borrowed the truck home. It alternator squeals a little bit. There we go. Once she warms up a little bit, then that's the end of that. Oh yeah. Truck drivers. Notice this transmission does feel a little could use some work. I guess a rebuild maybe, or something, or a different one. Because sometimes it's hard getting it in second gear. So other than that, it's not a bad truck by any means. I mean, considering the age, it's same body style as my diesel, and this truck's a lot better shape than that truck is. Except it doesn't like going in reverse right now. There we go. Got semi mirrors on it, so you can see around. Picking up a ladder, so I'm getting her backed up. So no working parking brake. That's for pussies.